All right. Oh, I just realized something. Oh, there we go. We can see it on the camera. Okay, now that that's loaded in. Guys. All right. So, yes, of course, I erase, I don't care. So, fun things have happened, since last, stream, right? I decided to, do a little bit of grinding. And I do mean a little bit, but honestly, I didn't have to do much because the most recent, map gives us so much money.
What do you mean by so much money?
As in...
1,000?
As in, I think the minimum I saw was 20,000, and I've bought out several things in the, I see all these sold outs here. I have bought out several things in the shop.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, now, am I as prepared as I want to be? Nah, not really. But that being said, I think we're good enough for now. When we last left off, it ended with, what exactly did it end with? It ended with, actually, honestly, I'm going to look up the little, story map to remind myself what it ended with. Because it was with, we came back after we did our split. We did a couple of fights, right? Sandry? Hello? Sandry?
Sorry.
You didn't realize you're muted?
No, they're still debating dinner.
Yeah, sorry. What was going on?
I was saying, we saved the, we saved the Bandito, and then we took the Bandito to go fight in the mines, right? That's pretty much what we did last time.
Yeah.
So,
you spent a lot of time running guys over with a minecart.
It was glorious. And that mission pays well. The Bandito also is probably, in terms of, combat ability she has, one of my more favorites.
Let's let her throat.
As much as you want to, I think she's our friend forever now. So, we fought in the mines, we stopped them from blowing up the mines, we found out there's giant salt crystals in there, and then we went through, a whole spiel about, the salt crystals, have an extreme amount of meaning to the world, blah, blah, blah. The characters have now caught up to where we as modern people exist, effectively. Right? And so we were about to be presented with the options, but we decided to save in it there. I spoiled myself on what the options were, not only because I've been looking at the main story structure, right? But also because I wanted to prepare save files for all three directions, because at the time I didn't know which one you would take. However, I am fully confident about which exact one you will take at the moment. I was so confident I did not prepare a save file for it. Okay? So, that's how confident I was. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just in case, make a couple of backup saves at this moment. Alright. So, just in case, we'll make backup saves at this moment. But, yeah, I was that fucking confident. So, we're going to hear what they say, but I am going to tell you what its choice means, because that is what its choice means is not inherently obvious for two of them, okay?
Okay.
What one choice means is very obvious for the... Oh! But before we do that, side story!
What was that comment about, no more side stories?
Well, no more side stories. This is a character story, which is different. Oh god, I was really not expecting that. I only took her to one mission, so apparently she was one mission away from getting her next story. What is her story? What? I forgot what her second story was altogether, because I'm pretty sure we saw it.
I stopped caring, so no idea.
Her first one was she is a You stopped caring about your favorite character to use?
Oh, however will we carry on?
Oh no, however will we carry on?
Where's our house, Mama? Did the fire eat it?
They're just like me.
Piccoletta.
They lost everything. They're sad and hurting and don't know what to do.
Oh, now I remember what their second story was.
Sitting there all alone, I thought I'd never smile again. But that's when you and the others found me. You told me I threw my ball so well. Hearing that made me so happy.
Good job, child
I
soldier.
felt warm inside again. I realized I wasn't alone in the world. And now it's my turn to do the same.
Wow! Look, Mama! She's amazing!
Boy, this kid gets distracted easily. I have no home, but look at this juggler.
What are you doing, miss? I'm juggling. Do you like it?
It's incredible! I wish I could do that too!
Me too.
So, fun fact, throwing her ball, so I'm saying this for Isa, throwing her ball against an enemy is one of her battle moves, and she says, "Oh, sure, kid, you can use it too!" Chucks the ball at the kid keels over dead.
Not again.
Well then, why don't I teach you?
Why do I feel like she's not
Piccoletta
even a
is just like
caster?
a troop leader. She brought joy to those children. She turned her sadness into a smile to cheer up others. That child can be a ray of light, warming the hearts of those bereft of hope.
Bereft.
Come one, come all! Behold, Piccoletta's circus, the greatest show in all the land!
Boo, we want a different
screw
trick.
Con. Boo. Where's the elephants at? I came for the elephant.
Okay. Alright. Now, I will first let the game propose what it wants to propose to you, okay? But then, I will tell you what each of those choices actually mean.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna hate one of those options myself? More than...
I appreciate you coming all this way, Roland.
Sandry, I ask you don't blow up right now. I know for a fact you will hate the way he words it to you.
Okay.
I was the one who asked for your time, so it is only natural I make the journey. I wish to tell you that I finally made up my mind.
By the way, Sandry, the reason why I know you will hate the way he words it to you is because I hated the way he words it to me. And if I finally am on the side of, yeah, fuck that decision, you know he did a terrible job, okay?
Alright.
And I would hear your decision if you were willing to share it with me.
I've long pondered over the one thing that Norzelia needs most. I thought back on the Salt Iron War. 30 years have passed, yet the root of our conflict remains the same. Each nation still thinks only of itself, wishing to fill its coffers even at the expense of others. But who bears the brunt of such a war?
The people.
Exactly so. The avarice of the ruler is an existential threat to their loyal subjects.
And yet without that wealth, the people suffer just as much. They languish in poverty.
This much is obvious. But there can be no winner without a loser. Remove one, and you necessarily remove the other. If we achieve equality, we achieve peace.
And how do you propose we achieve... No. No, surely you don't mean...
Yes. The goddess's teachings. All can live as equals under the goddess. An authority greater than any king.
Go die in a fire.
The
Yep,
model
I
nation
had
was
a
in front
feeling.
of us all along, Serenoa. The holy state of Hyzant. I have decided that we must give the salt crystals in the Grand
I will
Norzelian
slit your
mines to
fucking
Hyzant.
throat.
And in so doing, you'll give them control of all Norzelia.
Exactly. There will be no more squabbling over salt. Norzelia will know eternal peace at last.
Stab him.
Unequal
Stab
peace,
him
surely.
right the fuck now.
One built on the backs
He's
of
a
a people
turncoat,
like the
kill him.
Roselle, if not the Roselle themselves.
I am not blind to that fact. But so few will suffer for the good of so many. Nothing in this world is perfect, Serenoa. The sacrifice of the few for the
Kill
good
him
of the
right
many.
Just kill him right the
See,
fuck
that-
now.
Henry,
I
clear
did tell you
answer.
to, you
And
know,
one I would give
be
every
reserved.
time I were asked.
Submitting
No,
to
kill
the
him.
goddess will rob you of your kingship.
So be it. My crown. My pride. They are but small prices to pay for peace.
You are truly prepared to throw it all away.
Yeah.
Join me, Serenoa. Let us unite Norzelia under the holy state.
I will burn Norzelia to the ground first.
Roland, this is quite sudden.
I understand. Pray, take all the time you need.
Right, taking all the time I need. Fuck off. Go die. I will cut your head off and present
I
it
expect
to
Frederica will want
Azeroth, if
nothing
that's
to
what it
do with
takes.
this plan, seeing as it forsakes her people.
No
I am
shit,
already mourning the
dumbass.
rift this may cause between you.
It
but I
won't,
shall not be
I
swayed.
promise.
This will be my final act as Glenbrook's king.
I will be stabbing you through the heart right the fuck now.
Well,
I've
you
taken
might,
the
but
time
Sarah
I
no
fucking need.
won't, unfortunately.
Don't worry, your convictions have been changed
King
after listening to
Roland's
this
anguish plays
conversation.
plainly across his face. It pains me to see him so tortured.
I am not surprised. The future of our kingdom, to say nothing of the entire continent, rests upon his shoulders.
Pray tell, what do you intend to do about the salt crystals?
In truth, I cannot decide. Salt is too precious to be hoarded. We've a duty to share it with the people, which is...
Where the difficulty lies, yes. The source makes that all too clear. Salt lies at the heart of every war in Norzelia.
Would that the boundless salted sea of Rosellan legend still existed. We'd have no need of conflict if there were a source of salt for all.
My love, if I may, the discovery of the salt crystals has made two things plain to me. The first is that my mother spoke true in the legend she passed on to me.
And the other is that the goddess's teachings are nothing more than a lie built to constrain your people.
Just so, we are guilty of nothing. Yet the Roselle languish in the source, where they are looked down upon and forced to work until they die. Entire generations lost, countless lives given to Hyzant's cruelty. Cruelty created to justify Hyzant's own avarice and lust for power.
Such is the ugly lie at the heart of their teachings.
One revealed by a crystal of the mineral they hold so dear. The time has come, Serenoa. The Roselle must be freed. The salt crystals have brought us to the brink of war. We can harness this unrest, incite the Roselle to rise up and rebel against their captors.
I am with you. Believe me, I am. But you make it sound so...
Simple. Yes, I know. But the suffering of my people is so distant for everyone else. We can no longer wait for someone to do the right thing. Help isn't coming. Why else would my own mother incite rebellion? We are alone.
I swear to you, none of this feels distant to me. The Roselle live in my domain. I am betrothed to you, my dear. It couldn't feel any closer.
And I thank the stars that I have you by my side. I do. In truth,
Okay, did
that's
they
why I think this
actually
time will
get
be
together,
different.
or is it still
why
just
I'll be
by
able to
honor?
accomplish what my mother could not.
Let's guess it's still by honor here.
I agree. But the risk is immense. Suppose we succeed, what then? Hyzant will not let us go quietly.
Of course not.
And when that time comes, you can lead the Roselle to Centralia, just as your mother wrote about in the book she left behind. Beyond the Great Falls in the Folk's Domain at the end of the Norzelia River, the ancestral home of the Roselle.
But that's just a legend.
We've already found one legend to be rooted in truth. Perhaps this one is as well. And if not, at least you'll be safe from harm.
I doubt Benedict will share our feelings, though. Abandoning all we've built to embark on a journey fraught with danger in search of a legend. Yet no matter how perilous the path ahead, I would happily walk it at your side.
All right. I'm going to disable the auto.
I trust you understand what a monumental effect the discovery of these salt crystals will have on Norzelia's history.
Sandry? Could you ask Peanut to get a camera ready for the smile that is about to come across your face?
She's out getting food, so no.
Get a camera ready for the smile that is about to come across your face. You ready?
Okay.
Whatever course of action we choose will determine whether House Wolfort leaves a legacy in that history, or is expunged from it.
Oh, wait.
How would you proceed, Benedict?
I would do all I could to keep it from falling into Hyzant's hands. They already control the source. With the crystals in hand, they will solidify their grip on the realm and in time dominate it. The siren song of a false equality under their goddess shall blanket the land, claiming every domain and its people.
Even though they count me among the Saintly Seven.
Even then, for that matters little when the equality they espouse is dictated by the goddess, or should I say, the Hierophant. In the end, they will have the same life and death control over all Norzelia that they now hold over the Roselle.
And our wounds from the battle with Esfrost have only begun to heal. Hyzant will destroy us if we wage war against them in our current state.
But they stand little chance against us if we ally with Esfrost.
Ally with Esfrost? Are you of sound mind, Benedict?
Quite. Think about it for a moment. Esfrost wants nothing more than to loosen Hyzant's grip. They will go to war if it means control of the salt crystals.
Our interests are broadly aligned, yes, but...
Esfrost has been building toward precisely that purpose for some time now.
You speak of the Death Knell, the weapon that Cordelia mentioned.
Precisely. A weapon capable of reducing the goddess's shield to rubble, leaving Hyzant's capital ripe for the taking. Without that weapon, we cannot win. You need only say the word, and I shall convince Esfrost to join our side.
I appreciate your candor, Benedict, and I do not doubt you could secure Esfrost's cooperation. But I fear the harder fight is within our own domain. King Roland's heart will not be easily won.
Here it comes.
I bid you listen closely and calmly to what I'm about to ask.
From whence this somber tone?
Do you believe King Roland is fit to rule?
What are you implying?
Decorum is of little use when the fate of our realm is at stake, Lord Serenoa. Are you content to spend the rest of your life in servitude to another?
Not another word, Benedict. Roland is more than my king. He is my friend.
And you are Lord of House Wolfort, whose military prowess is known to all Norzelia. Not the guard dog of Glenbrook and Hyzant. What else are you here to do, if not to protect your house and keep its banner aloft? But you have the potential for so much more. All Norzelia could be yours if you but desired it.
treason, if not outright regicide. These are your suggestions.
Of course not. The blood in your veins and the royal family's ring are claim enough to the throne. There is no need for violence.
I told you not to speak of that again.
But you did not tell me to forget. The time to reckon with your lineage draws near. You must make a...
I've heard enough. Leave me.
Just know that I will do anything you ask of me, Lord Serenoa. I pray that you make the right choice, not only for House Wolford, but for yourself.
That was one fucking huge smile.
You have a huge smile? Did I guess
Holy
correctly
shit.
which ending you're going to go for?
Oh, very much so. Look, I was planning to go for that anyway because fuck Hyzant. I hate that place so much.
Yeah, okay. So, this is where I say something I said before stream, mostly for the people watching the stream on the VOD, right? Right now, we have a choice of 3 different options, and I will do a better job at wording what each choice means to you than the game did, okay? That third option was very direct. It is actually very obvious what that third option is. It is, let's ally with Esfrost, let's kill Hyzant, right? Like, that is that choice. Roland's choice is, let's ally with Hyzant, kill Esfrost, okay? And again, when worded that way, it's a heck of a lot better of a thing to eat than let's all submit to the goddess, right? But that's beside the point. That's how Roland sees the issue. So, you know, whatever, right? Again, I will repeat, the way he worded the issue even made me highly upset. You know? Like...
Well, I despise Hyzant, so...
Yeah. And the third option, Frederica's option, is abandon everything. Seriously. Let these guys go about it on their own. Abandon everything. I will tell you one thing, Sandri, that might make you happy. No matter which ending we choose, Roland cannot be king.
Believe me, I am sorely tempted by just helping the Roselle, but the fact is I think that I'm better off helping the Roselle by just killing all of Hyzant.
Yeah. So, but
you owe something to the rest of the Wolford domain.
Yeah. But again, it is very much no matter what, Roland won't be king. So no matter what, you get what you want. Roland's not king.
Yeah, but he's not dead either.
I didn't see this ending, but I honestly doubt they're killing him, what I saw from the other endings. So, in case it wasn't obvious, no matter which ending you choose, one of these 3 people will not go along with it. If you go with Frederica, Benedict cannot stand it. You're abandoning the Wolford domain.
Yep.
If you go with Roland, Frederica can't stand it. Because you're allying with Hyzant.
You're allying with people engaged in genocide.
Yeah. If you go with Benedict, my guess is Roland doesn't stand for that because you're taking his fucking crown.
But yeah, no, what they're doing to the Roselle is literally the definition of genocide. So, yeah. They are the bad guys here.
Yep. So recommend that you save your current progress. Nah. I already made backup save files. We're good.
You are certain Hyzant's army marches for the Grand Norzelian mines?
There is no doubt.
They've heard word of the crystals.
It was only a matter of time. We knew this.
Esfrost's army gathers at Twinsgate as well.
War's breaking out over this thing, and we've got to be ready.
How will Glenbrook respond, King Roland?
There's no need to prepare for war. I have decided that we will surrender the salt crystals to the holy state of Hyzant.
What?
Furthermore, I hereby declare that the kingdom of Glenbrook and its people shall submit to the goddess and her teachings. There is no way to bring happiness to all Norzelia with the salt crystals. Which is why I have chosen a path that will allow the greatest number of people to live in equality and harmony.
How could you? Do you not see that Hyzant's dominion over Norzelia's salt is why we are in conflict already? Is the suffering of the Roselle not proof enough that the goddess's vaunted equality is a lie?
She speaks the truth, my king. Handing over the salt crystals is tantamount to giving Hyzant's goddess free reign of Norzelia. Will you so readily surrender the realm to the Hierophant?
I acknowledge the abdication of my kingdom and kingship alike. A small price to pay in my eyes, in exchange for the security and prosperity of the many.
And the sacrifice of the Roselle, is that a small price to you?
It is.
How could you say such a thing to my face?
I, for one, oppose. I would prefer to ally with Esfrost and strike back at Hyzant. The salt deposits within the mines give us the leverage we need to convince Gustadolf to join us.
Ally with Esfrost? You dare suggest we ally with the man who murdered my father?
I see no reason why we should not. You proposed abdicating the throne for the sake of the kingdom and its people. So you should have no trouble putting aside your own feelings and judging this matter dispassionately.
I cannot believe my own ears. I will not have you lecture me on feelings when it is not your father he murdered.
None of you can see beyond your own grievances. It's no wonder my people have suffered for generations. We're told to believe in the goddess, while our own lives are thrown away to make a few more grains of your precious salt. And now, even with proof that the goddess is a lie, you would watch us dig our own graves for your comfort.
Lady Frederica, please. We shall speak of the Roselle in due time.
Benedict?
No, I've heard that
I
before.
will beat you like a
Your
drum.
due time is never, and I will not have you cast us aside for another 3 decades or more. All else is in disarray. If Hyzant seizes the salt crystals, we forfeit the best opportunity in decades to free my people. We know the truth. We must act upon it. We must be a light in the darkness.
We cannot afford to dilute our forces when the enemy marches on us as we speak.
So we are a distraction to you?
I am merely being rational. Liberating the Roselle would be extremely dangerous. We cannot take such a risk. Suppose we succeed. How do you propose we fend off the fury Hyzant will rain down upon us?
Esfrost would pounce on us, sensing weakness at the undue burden we've taken upon ourselves.
Precisely. We would be without allies and ripe for the taking.
There is another way.
And what, pray tell, would that be?
We set out alongside the Roselle in search of Centralia.
Centralia is a myth.
The legends of my people are true.
I care not one whit if they are. I will hear no talk of forsaking the Wolfort domain.
Silence! I have heard enough to know where each of you stand. Do you all hold the courage of your own convictions?
I do.
Nothing I've heard here has swayed me.
I feel the same.
Very well. But know that a choice must be made. There can only be one way forward. Face the scales of conviction and prepare to make peace with the outcome.
All right. I mean, I assume none of that conversation has changed your mind on any of your on the
Not
decision you
even
made.
a little
Okay.
bit. Frederica has an excellent point. I just think the most effective way of doing it is to burn Hyzant to the ground.
Yep. I mean,
I don't-
we know
I'm
for a
honest-
fact, story structure-wise, no matter what, they get freed. But that's
Yeah, no, I'm
that's
just saying
reading
that-
the meta narrative, not reading what actually is presented to us. You know.
Yeah, no, and I'm saying that to my mind, I agree with her wholeheartedly that saving the Roselle is a vital task, not a side, not a distraction. I just don't think that the most effective way of doing it is to send my forces to Hyzant alone. I think it's much more effective if I have a.
And I will tell you, if we take her route, that's exactly what you fucking do.
Yeah, I just don't think that's nearly as effective as bringing a fucking cannon, blasting Hyzant's walls down, and burning every goddamn member of the Saintly Seven to the ground.
Yep. All right. So
So
we're going on the route where we can figure out what exactly the Hierophant is.
My preference is crucified. And carry her through the street on her cross.
You know what, Iza? You take this guy. You'll be generic people while you're here. Or does Iza go AFK again?
He is muted.
Okay. To think King Roland, Lady Frederica, and Sir Benedict's convictions would diverge so greatly after all this time.
Why are you here?
Just between you and me, Lord Serenoa, what do you make of their plans? To give you some convictions, damn it! I mean, if we're going with Benedict's plan, we choose that because I think that makes it easier to convince people of Benedict's plan.
I agree.
I believe Benedict's plans to use Esfrost ideals of freedom to ascend to the top of all of Norzelia. So, he would join forces with the Duchy not only to survive, but to prepare for the final stage of his plan? I think a strategy that no ordinary tactician would come up with.
You're a servant. Why would you?
I would most certainly not want him as my enemy. Thankfully for us, he is House Wolfert's most loyal retainer. Indeed he is. Though it does make me wonder if everything he has done is simply for the sake of our house or something more. Oh wait, that was Serenoa, wasn't it? Well, was that Serenoa? No, it was Servant. No, it was Serenoa. Well, whatever. I'll read your lines as the Servant, Serenoa. Everyone's choices are deeply rooted in their convictions, and it makes me wonder if they'll be able to abide by the Scale's decision. Lord Serenoa, it will fall to you to lead everyone down the right path. Of course. I wish for all of us to be a paladin and walk astride the same path as we always have, because I see nothing but good in everybody.
Burn the theocracy to the ground.
Alright, you get guard.
Lord Serenoa, I cannot help but feel our greatest battle lies ahead, regardless of which path you choose. I know this may not be the best time to say so, but my wife gave birth to our first child not a few days ago.
Can you see all three? Yeah. You can figure out what the we is there.
See this through the final battle.
Final battle. Okay, Bottom. We must pull together if we are to emerge victorious. I ask that you see us through the final battle. This is the final battle! Do-do-do-do.
Yes, sir. Your words have swayed me. I will give everything I have and more for House Wolford.
You sound like a vampire! Are you Dracula?
No, that would be a more accented voice.
I will make my family proud. I swear it.
And go kill the kid. His kid is a Dampier.
No, I will bring my child with me to battle. He will be a shield. Thank you, Lord Sereno. It is an honor to call you my lord.
Hold on a second. Can your child go into daylight?
Of course, my lord.
Anna, kill it twice over. It's a daywalker.
You are a strange man, my lord.
Alright, so we'll talk to each three because they actually do have, like, a full thing to say. So.
Serenoa.
Oh, wait. Let me just make my camera invisible.
Oh, this is unvoiced, huh?
Yeah, this is unvoiced.
Only when we free the Roselle and expose the lie that has kept them in bondage these many years. However, we must move quickly while their gaze is fixed upon the salt crystals. I believe we can succeed.
I hear you plead, yet I cannot help but wonder if you wish to act with too much haste.
But...
I know not what I can do to prove to you that I've thought this through. I swear to you, this is no fit of pique.
Ooh, that's a fun, very old phrase. Peak. I mean, from context clues, I can guess what it means. Benedict's stratagem may also provide the chance to strike at Hyzant. Would that not be enough?
It also prolongs the war and thus the immense suffering of my people. If we do prevail, you know as well as I that my brother is not a merciful man. He'll not spare so much as a thought for the weak.
That much is true. The Roselle's plight would then be buried once more amid negotiations between the nations.
Do you see? The time is now. Only we have the power to save them. Power we forfeit if we assent to Roland.
I have decided.
This is the one vision for our future I cannot abide. Perhaps my concerns seem narrow and all Roselia's at stake, but you know I can save my brothers and sisters. I beg you to consider it. ...
Okay.
Serenoa.
I hate myself and I hate my throne. I wish to burn the world to the ground and establish a theocracy over everyone.
Alright, could you now say the words he actually is saying?
We must give Hyzant to the salt crystals, Cal Westfrost, and unite Roselia in the name of the goddess. Else we will never know peace. The Roselle will continue to suffer, 'tis true, but this war will end as we know it, and Council Small will live as equals.
I have made my decision.
I will see this done not just for the people of Glenbrook, but for all Roselia.
Roland, you are the king. Surely cooperation with Hyzant need not mean the forfeit of the kingdom.
I think not.
But I hate being king. That is where you are wrong, my friend. My time on the throne has shown me that the people need a force more powerful than any king to show them the way. They need a theocrat, an autocrat, who rules by the word of God.
There are many paths that lead us out of war, Roland. Cooperating with Esfrost, for instance.
Fuck you. Fuck you. End war by allying with the very Archduke who set this in motion? No, cooperating with that tyrant ends nothing. His avarice brought only pain and suffering to this land. Despite my claims of clear thinking, I am not thinking clearly. If anyone understood the torturous path I've taken to arrive at the decision, I thought it would be you, Serenoa. ... I punch you in the throat.
My lord.
We share a common goal with Esfrost at the moment. It is incumbent upon us to seize that opportunity and rid Norzelia of Hyzant for good. Indeed, the salt crystals make an alliance with Esfrost possible, but Roland would never assent to it. He feels the weight of the crown, underestimates his own abilities, and has allowed his hatred for Gustadov to cloud his judgment.
He has not underestimated his own abilities. He's quite aware he's a shit king.
I sympathize, but those matters should have no bearing on the welfare of our house. Perhaps you are right, but then what of Frederica's vision? Do you concede that her plan concerns our house?
Quite impossible.
I concede nothing, for her strategy is out of the question. She asks us to forfeit all we have fought to build in this domain. How can I reasonably entertain such a proposition? And you'll brook no argument otherwise. None.
We must decide.
May I remind you that you are Lord of House Wolford. Your duty is to your people above all else.
I believe I've reached a decision.
This moment requires a dispassionate mind. I pray you have one. Yep. ... And now we start convincing people.
Lord Serenoa.
Benedict and King Roland would march us to war. Frederica would see Hyzant hunt us for all eternity. Perhaps her vision is not so different. So it's come to this. Ally with a one-time opponent, or free with the Roselle.
However...
Bold proposals all. Our tactics must be flawless. Okay, we're agreeing with Benedict?
Obviously.
Okay. Why has Benedict's strategy swayed you?
cannot abide by the Holy State's control.
I cannot abide by the Holy State's control of I cannot abide the Holy State's control of salt supplies, built as it is on a lie meant to justify exploiting an entire people.
Well then.
Indeed, their claims of equality are undone by the suffering of the Roselle and the lies they employ to maintain control of the source. I care little for their deceit myself. Meanwhile, Esros' vaunted freedom is, in practice, a gladiatorial arena. Glenbrook, too, hides its sins beneath a thick growth of tradition. All nations betray their ideas. Do I have the right of it? Just so. Granted, I understand your fury, and the moral imperative that animates it.
But
what is war? No, I was war. What is it good for? Nope, it doesn't work. Okay, if not the clash of two such igneous nations. I digress. What we need is strategy, whether it be to win or merely stave off defeat.
Aye, lad.
Our sweat and blood fed this land, built into a proper domain. I see no reason why we should surrender it all to Hyzant. And Lady Frederica, while I sympathize, asks what we risk everything for the sake of the Roselle.
Here's what I think.
Benedict's got the right of it, I reckon, but that doesn't quite the nagging feeling I get every time I think about our options. Benedict. You think Benedict will get us through this too, eh? How you reckon?
Honestly, the first one.
Our duty has always been to house to the Wolfbert domain and its people. We must stop at nothing to protect them both. Aye. We have no way of knowing that the domain will be spared if we submit to Hyzant. And trying to free the Roselle is a sure way to get ourselves killed. Best to side with Esfrost and take the Holy State off the map then, right? Indeed. We must learn to look past Esfrost's transgressions if we are to protect what matters most. I expect nothing less from the Lord of the House. Excellent reasoning, truly. Let's turn this around so it's not at the bottom of the screen.
However,
Sure, I'm gonna leave this to you. I'm having hiccups right now.
What? Something you're having hiccups. Are you just saying giving me a minute, or?
No, you should probably do the read.
Here, we stand after a bitter fight to reclaim the crown city, only for the king to speak of forsaking it. As his subject, it is my duty to follow his decree, and yet... My lord, the choice before us feels immense. I am utterly adrift. Pray, tell me how you see the proposals from King Roland and the others I need your guidance. Benedict? So you wish to enact Benedict's stratagem. What leads you to believe we should ally with Esfrost? Last one. To surrender the salt crystals would be to surrender our last remaining weapon. We would be but puppets to the Hierophant. You have the right of it, my lord, but they will take everything we hold dear, as suits their perverse vision of equality. And we need only look to the Roselle to see how well they tolerate dissent. Indeed, if not for the esteem we gained in their eyes, we would never have reclaimed the capital. But we owe them no more if we submit to their rule.
But...
I shudder to think what will become of us. Thus your use of the salt crystals to establish our standing with them. You had a Stephen thought.
What do you
Gila! Each path before us demands a great sacrifice in exchange for a great reward. I am sure King Roland, Benedict, and Frederica have agonized over their proposals.
Well...
So now we must agonize over our own decisions. Benedict. Pray, tell me what leads you to embrace Benedict's strategy. The first one? I mean, do you think this is the right answer for Gila, though?
I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay. This land should belong to House Wolfert as long as I draw breath.
I don't think so.
So it's pride that drives you. I cannot abide being forced to surrender the domain should you assent to Roland's plan. I understand. Frederica's plan, meanwhile, does not consider the domain at all, rendering it beyond the purview of your lordship.
But...
Would you not fear equality for our domain were we to enter an alliance with Esfrost? What stops Kusudov from turning his gaze on our fair lands once Hyzant falls? You raise a fair point. His vision of freedom is little more than permission for the strong to conquer the weak. None of the choices before us promise lasting peace, I'm afraid. 'Tis up to us to make peace with the path we choose. What outcome do you foresee?
Sorry, victory shall be ours.
I really think we're not going to get Gila on our side, but okay.
Fine, let's go with the other one.
Provided we have the salt crystals and Death Knell in hand, victory shall be ours!
Well...
I agree. Brief bursts of conflict are inevitable so as long as Hyzant maintains his grip on the salt supplies. And so long as the Goddess Shield stands, the Holy State will win any protracted war by attrition, as they always have done. Just as you say, the salt crystals and the Death Knell give us an advantage, which we can compound if we cut off their iron supply.
Possibly.
Benedict proves himself a master strategist yet again. I can find a few flaws in it. Indifference. That's 2 indifference. Oh boy. Alright, here goes. In persuasion.
It is time to cast our votes. The opinions before us are many. Roland's, Frederica's, Benedict's. Which to choose? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Is this the last time we use this idiotic system?
Until the replay.
That's gonna be a you problem, job.
What?
That's gonna be a you problem.
Okay.
I agree wholeheartedly.
You don't want to get the true ending?
Not if it means playing this game again, no.
Okay, I kind of wish you would have talked to me about this off stream instead of just randomly dropping it, but okay. I have made up my mind. I stand with you, Lord Serenoa.
You have my vote.
I put my faith in you, Lord Serenoa.
I have faith in you.
Still not willing to voice Huette?
Sorry. No, I seem to have covered. I've decided that this is what's best for both King Roland and us all.
I'm with you.
My mind's all made up. You got my vote, lad.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yay! I mean, I guess you got them to vote for you. So I was wrong in my questioning. Assent to Benedict's strategy.
The way forward is decided. We will follow Benedict's plan and join forces with Esfrost to lay Hyzant low.
All right, get ready for a scene. At least the other two have been pretty powerful scenes, so I'm expecting a pretty powerful scene. You ready?
Man, I can't wait to see you cut your friend down for insubordination.
I think I want to save it down here.
I'm hoping we cut him down for the crime of being a completely useless piece of shit.
A tumultuous meeting exposes a yawning chasm between Roland, Frederica, and Benedict's visions for the future. Yet only one will emerge victorious, for such is the custom of House Wolford. As ever, the scales of conviction have the final word. The time has come for judgments to be rendered, and leaders to steel themselves for the outcome.
We've chosen our path. We shall ally with Esfrost and strike at the heart of the holy state of Hyzant.
So you would kiss Gustadolf's feet and bribe him with salt? I cannot abide this idiocy. You will defeat Hyzant only to be conquered by Esfrost.
We are well aware of Gustadolf's cunning. He shan't take advantage of us.
You would ally with them only to stab them in the back later?
If need be.
Have you no shame?
Says the king who would deliver his own people to Hyzant.
Yes, for that is how we secure peace for the many at the expense of the few.
You know that is not true. Hyzant will conquer all Norzelia if we give them the salt crystals. All will be forced to worship at the feet of the goddess and follow her orders. Just as the Roselle have at the source.
I see House Wolford is determined to walk their path astride Esfrost. But as King of Glenbrook, I will not allow it. Lord Wolford, I command you to march on the duchy and strike down Gustadolf.
Lol, no.
What?
You remain my vassal. I dare you to defy me.
Make it a double dog dare.
Roland, your majesty.
You are bound by nothing, Lord Serenoa. You are no one's vassal.
What are you talking about?
Now is not the time, Benedict.
Oh, it's very much the time.
Lord Serenoa is not the son of Lord Simone. His true parentage is none other than His Majesty King Regna.
You cannot be serious!
King Regna fell in love with Lady Destra, a commoner living in the Crown City. When it came to light that she was with child, King Regna bowed to pressure from the royalists and had Lord Simone take her in. She bore a son, who you know today as Serenoa, heir to House Wolford.
If this is true, and you are my elder brother, then you are not bound by my command.
Hold! Roland is the one with the royal ring, is he not? Even if this story is true, is it not Roland who holds claim to the throne?
Roland was not the only one entrusted with a royal ring.
So you possess one as well, Serenoa.
I do.
It is genuine. There is no mistaking it. What Benedict says must be true. I've always admired you, Serenoa. I knew from the moment we met that you were worthy of respect. I always felt you to be my better, even as a leader. Yet I still felt a closeness with you I could never place. Now, at last, I have.
Roland,
All the more reason why I cannot concede to you now. Least of all to you, dear brother. Serenoa Wolfort, I challenge you to a duel.
Cool, murder time.
To the victor goes the crown.
pray let us think about this.
On your guard, Serenoa. I do not say this in jest.
Ooh, organ music.
Cease this quarreling at once. Stop
And
them,
stab them.
Benedict.
I cannot. They must settle this here and now if we are to move forward.
Listen to Benedict. This is not your fight. Do you have the courage of your convictions, brother?
Very much so. I'm looking forward to stabbing you to death.
Roland, stop this madness. I have no desire to sit upon the throne. I only wish to aid you in protecting our kingdom, the only home we've ever known.
I have no doubt. You've been a peerless friend. I would trust you with my life. But the truth has been revealed and our paths diverge. You said it yourself. There can only be one way forward.
That has naught to do with our lineage.
Let's have a corpse.
Our bloodlines need not be shackles.
Shackles? Ha! I have fought tooth and nail to protect what you now decry.
You fucked us over.
I know you have suffered, brother.
How can you? You who had your father's love, the unwavering trust of your subjects, who proved yourself time and again so effortlessly. I ask you to prove yourself once more.
Roland, please.
I have toiled in your shadow while you led House Wolfort to glory. I have revered you and envied you in equal measure. I long to be like you, and I long to claim victory over you. Just once.
I am not worthy of such adulation. Nor am I alone the reason we've come this far. We are all in this together.
I knew you would seek to erase yourself from our history if you knew how I felt. Don't you dare shrink from me! Stand and fight so I can best you!
Kill him.
I have no will to fight you, brother. I want none of this.
But life does not always turn out how we want. Of this, you and I are now keenly aware. You asked me to put aside my feelings when you talked of joining with Esfrost. Now I ask you to do the same. Prove to me that you have what it takes to deal with Esfrost and crush Hyzant. That you can cut out a part of yourself to do what you think must be done. Show me you can create this bold new future you speak of.
Very well. The scales of conviction have spoken, and House Wolfort shall heed their word. If you would stand in our way and seek to prevent us from walking the path we have chosen, so help me, as Lord of House Wolfort, I shall cut you down where you stand.
Yes. Let us see who is the better between us.
On your guard.
He's going Super Saiyan! He's going Kaioken!
They look like action figures being crashed together.
No, I'm the better.
Seems
action
it was
figure.
me,
Nuh-uh.
dear brother.
In the end, I cannot escape your shadow. Kill me. It is only fitting that it is you who strikes the final blow.
What will become of Glenbrook?
That is up to you. I leave the kingdom in your hands. You have the ring, the royal blood. And it was House Wolfort that reclaimed the kingdom. The people and the nobles will assent to your rule. So long as I am gone.
This is no time to
useless
waver,
piece of
Lord
shit.
Serenoa. King Roland
You knew it
initiated the
wasn't
duel.
happening.
The terms are his to dictate. Letting him live will only prolong our troubles.
Damn it, Serenoa. Just stab the
You
one
think I do
person I
not
want
know
to
that? You ask the impossible. My friend, my brother, is not meant to die by my hand.
Welcome to being king. Kill him. Kill
You
him.
are cruel in your kindness, Serenoa.
Do it. Strike him down.
I have neither the constitution nor the fortitude to be king. I cannot lead as you can, as our father did. I saw the terrifying limits of my abilities, and sought the sweet release of surrendering to a higher power. Would you have such a coward live?
I've watched you confront these parts of yourself for as long as I can remember. I've watched you strive to better yourself, to better everyone. You had my undying loyalty and trust. Oh, how I admired you, my friend. How I longed to follow in your footsteps.
And follow you did. But now you must overtake me.
I shall. Just promise me one thing. Promise me that you will watch over me. Every breath, every step, every word from my lips.
You two should kiss!
And the moment you see me stray,
Kill him.
you will set me back on the right path.
Yeah, it's gonna be weirdly odd.
This I shall do, seeing as you bested me in combat. Farewell, Serenoa. May we never meet again as brother or friend.
Not the parting I would have preferred, but as Roland himself noted, life does not always turn out as we want.
Not another word, Benedict. I do not trust myself to show restraint.
My love.
At least we have settled on a path forward. There is work to do.
Congratulations, you still have a king to guard, Kingsguard.
Sure.
King Roland!
Leave me, Huette.
I cannot do that. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Then take this as an order from that liege. Serve Serenoa, as you once served me. I am the only one who need walk this path.
Your Majesty.
Dry your tears, Huette. It is unbecoming for a proud member of the King's Guard.
How can you say that? I never expected our parting to be like this.
I am sorry. But there is something I would tell only you by way of apology. My disagreement with Serenoa and hatred of Esfrost were no lies. I will walk this path, carrying these feelings with me, perhaps forever. But my unwillingness to ally with Esfrost runs deeper than a personal grudge.
Is it because you cannot trust Gustadov?
It is his idea of freedom I cannot trust. In a world of unbridled ambitions, people will stop at nothing to claim power. The strong will prosper, while the weak will struggle to survive.
So if we join forces with Esfrost, then someday Glenbrook will.
Yes. His ideals of freedom will inevitably create a clear division between the strong and the weak. I cannot abide by that.
I do not think Lord Serenoa wishes for a world like that.
Nor do I. But Benedict will stop at nothing to defeat Hyzant. Who knows what will happen once he joins forces with Gustadolf?
I understand. You wish for me to stay and watch over House Wolfort.
Yes. You must take care of Serenoa in my place. And Cordelia as well.
You have my word. You needn't worry about a thing, Your Majesty.
You were a loyal and true knight, Huette. And for that, you have my eternal thanks.
Wolfbert Streets. Eh?
I wish I had never learned of my true lineage. I was happy being Serenoa Wolfort, son of Lord Simone and Lady Destra.
No matter whose blood runs through your veins, you are still yourself.
Thank you, Frederica. But now Roland is gone. Someone's coming.
It looks like Benedict.
I am in no mood to speak with him. Let us conceal ourselves.
Expecting to have their sprites hidden behind the tombstone.
Me too.
Lord Simone, Lady Destra, today I revealed the truth of Lord Serenoa's birth and drove Prince Roland from the city. Lord Serenoa will be crowned the king of all Glenbrook, but this is merely the first step of many. We will use the salt crystals to ally ourselves with Esfrost and defeat Hyzant. I will see to it that Lord Serenoa becomes the undisputed ruler of all Norzelia. He has the strength and character worthy of sitting atop this realm, and I shall carve that path to the summit for him. He did not wish for the position,
you might have been right,
nor this power. But no matter how much he resents me, I will ensure his success.
Benedict is ambitious in his place, not merely trying to cut him down.
Oh, you're talking about the maybe he didn't, maybe he predicted was doing this the entire time. You're talking about that line I used.
Well, I was more thinking maybe he's not just going to betray them at the last minute.
Nah, he's not that kind of guy.
He's too old to be that guy. He is way too old to be that guy.
Well, I also want to
He
point out
shares
that
your blood, Lady Destra, and as such, I refuse to see him at the mercy of others again.
What did you say, Isa?
I don't know. Benedict seems like too much of an honorable dude to do that to Serenoa.
Yeah, the entire playthrough, Sanrio was like, Grima, we're done! Like, literally the entire time.
Why would you go so far?
Lord Simone, you were a lord worthy of my life's devotion. You were an equal to King Regna in every way. You could have sat upon the throne, And yet, you resigned yourself to life as a vassal and took in Lady Destra at your liege's request. You two treated Lady Destra and Lord Serenoa as if they were no more than pawns to be traded about. Back then, I could not forgive you or King Regna. Lady Destra, even now, I find it hard to forgive myself for being unable to save you. Which is why I will make Lord Serenoa a greater ruler than his father or King Regna could ever be. This is my revenge against myself for being so powerless then. I will not repent. I will devote my life to atoning for my incompetence.
Benedict cared very deeply for Lady Destra.
Do you think Benedict was in love with Lady
No
Destra?
amount of regret will change the
100%.
past. We have no way to go but forward.
My lord, how did the nobles take the news?
They were surprised to hear of Roland's disappearance, as well as of my lineage and intention to ascend the throne. But there was not nearly as much contempt or disorder as I had anticipated.
I also explained that it was King Roland's own decision to abdicate once he learned the truth.
I think it may have been the royal signet that kept them so composed. They took it as proof that King Regna deemed Serenoa a worthy successor.
Even if they had objections in their heart, they could not act upon them. There is not a soul in Glenbrook who can deny the might and exploits of House Wolford. Princess Cordelia would have been their sole chance to challenge his ascension, but she is already within our hands.
Be that as it may, the people must see it as such. I will not be able to get their support should they think I usurped the throne.
Precisely.
In any case, it's hard to believe our young lord's truly the King of Glenbrook.
I never coveted this throne. But we have chosen to ally ourselves with Esfrost and have driven Roland away. I shan't run from my responsibilities any longer. I will take up the mantle of king to serve both Glenbrook and House Wolford.
A fine resolve, Your Majesty. We stand with you now, as we always have.
Thank you. Benedict, prepare for my ascension and our negotiations with Esfrost.
Yes, Your Majesty. I will also continue working on our plans for Hyzant.
We cannot afford to lose this battle. Do what you must.
As you command.
Several days later, Serenoa announces that he is the son of the late King Regna, and that Roland, having learned the truth, has abdicated the throne. All suspect that there is more behind the announcement, but House Wolford has the support of many in the capital city, and so they accept his words. Thus, Serenoa Wolford takes the throne as the new King of Glenbrook.
All according
the
to
joining of House
Keikaku.
Wolford and the Kingdom of Glenbrook is yet another twist in the ever-turning narrative of Norzelia. One which Hyzant and Esfrost look on with ever-wary eyes.
Ironstone or Hierophants? Which one are you more interested in?
Oh, let's deal with the Hierophants.
See how they take the fact that we're gonna fuck them over.
I see everyone is here. What might this sudden meeting be about?
Minister Tenebris, you kept us waiting.
Ah, my apologies.
You were all summoned here to discuss the recent political changes in Glenbrook.
King Roland has conceded the throne to Minister Serenoa. Apparently the two are half-brothers.
What? So, this was not a hearing of my crimes.
Do you know something about this, Minister Tenebris?
No. What will become of Glenbrook?
There are rumors that King Roland has absconded, but the people seem oddly composed about the change of power.
Is this not a joyous occasion? With Minister Serenoa on the throne, Glenbrook becomes a vassal nation of Hyzant.
Not quite. We had intended to use Minister Serenoa to pressure King Roland into giving him control over the Grand Norzellian mines. But now he has both the salt crystal veins and the entire kingdom of Glenbrook in his hands. Our window of opportunity has closed.
Precisely. Any attempt to likewise pressure Minister Serenoa may result in us losing more than we bargained for.
He did not strike me as the sort of man to bite the hand that feeds.
He usurped the throne from his own master. We cannot afford to let our guards down.
Indeed.
Hear the Holy One's words. We must be wary of House Wolford. We will summon Minister Exham and his forces back to the city to protect our people.
Understood. I will dispatch a bird to him at once.
I will have our spies in Glenbrook discern Wolford's true intentions.
We must get our hands on those salt crystals. If House Wolford dares disobey the goddess, they must be exterminated at once.
This is my chance. If I can bring glory to Hyzant and restore my name, soon I will be.
I did not foresee Serenoa becoming king of Glenbrook.
Of course you didn't. You are not the Keikaku guy. I have a better Keikaku guy.
What became of the abdicated King Roland?
Official reports say he left the capital to live a life of seclusion. But rumor has it that he absconded after losing a duel to Lord Serenoa.
Roland concealed his identity and fought hard to reclaim his kingdom. He would not so easily relinquish the throne. The rumors are likely closer to the truth than the reports.
So House Wolford usurped the throne.
I did not take Serenoa for a man who had cast off the shackles of servitude by force. How fascinating it would be if the caged hawk broke free to soar the skies.
What?
Without Prince Roland around, there is hope yet of restoring our relations with Glenbrook. Perhaps we could ask Lady Frederica to help us negotiate.
Glenbrook holds the salt crystal veins in their hands. No amount of negotiations would end in our favor. A bird that has flown the coop must be shot down. Whether they perish or return to a cage is up to them.
I guess. where do I want to save this? I want to save this. We'll keep that save file, and we'll save this one on number 2.
King Serenoa invites Archduke Gustadolf to Glenbrook in hopes of securing an alliance with the duchy. Gustadolf accepts the secret invitation and makes his way to Whiteholm Castle. However, the salt crystal deposits uncovered in the Grand Norzellian mines are currently in the hands of Serenoa. A meeting between the two great rulers comes with equally great risk.
Yep, that was an entire chapter without a battle.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Benedict?
It is as I said. The Kingdom of Glenbrook will cease all business with the Norzellia Consortium. The related parties should leave Glenbrook immediately, and any assets remaining shall be seized by the Kingdom.
This is madness. Not only will you cut your ties with Hyzant, but the Consortium as well? How do you intend to get your salt now?
You needn't worry about that.
So it's true. Glenbrook has mined salt crystals from deep beneath the earth.
It is no business of the Consortium's.
You dare slight us after all we've done for Norzellia? The post-war accord said that someone must ensure the fair distribution of salt, and so we did.
And we appreciate all your efforts. However, King Serenoa has no need for the Consortium in Glenbrook.
The nerve of you people. Hyzant will never forgive such insolence.
Save your tears for the long road back home. The Consortium was only ever good for lining its own pockets.
This is actually kind of interesting to me because in the other two, which I did a small preview of, this guy, the guy of the Consortium, actually is your friend who helps you like along the way. It's interesting that in this one we're not his friend. We just immediately cut him off. I don't know.
It makes sense to me.
What? What do you say, Henry?
It makes sense to me.
I mean, you would kind of still need merchants. I don't know.
Why? Listen, when they're there, it don't matter. They'll fall into our line.
Which is far from fair, as I see it.
I see now. House Wolford wishes to see the Consortium eliminated in its entirety. In that case, I will return to Hyzant, as you said, and report this outrage.
What are you going to do? Cry about it?
Yes. Is it right to provoke him?
Oh.
Claris may use his underground connections to stop us.
That was my intention. He will now bring disorder to Hyzant's unity. More importantly, the new Norzellia truly has no need for the Consortium and its control over salt's distribution.
The new Norzellia.
The world King Serenoa would rule. I have formulated a plan to bring about that new age. But first, our negotiations with Gustadolf must succeed.
You know, you gotta give the old man credit. The dude is good
Sir,
at his job.
Archduke Gustadolf's ship will be arriving any minute now.
As I said, he's our Keikaku.
The outcome of our negotiations hinges on King Serenoa's decision. I must speak with him, alone. The Archduke will be here shortly.
Thank you. Our future rests on these negotiations, doesn't it?
Have you read The Power of Salt?
Okay, so they're actually addressing that.
Lord Dragan gave it to us before he died. It contains all he gleaned in his research on salt. I thought it might give us a clue as to how we can convince Archduke Gustadolf to aid us. I understand now just how much potential salt possesses.
Indeed, it is not merely a seasoning for food. We have control over the salt crystal veins. We can use this to our advantage during negotiations.
But this is Gustadolf we're dealing with. Pressure and intimidation will only cause him to bare his fangs. Negotiate poorly, and we will end up swallowed by the duchy in the name of Gustadolf's freedom. What do you think we should do, Benedict?
Before I answer, I would know one thing. Is it your desire to monopolize the salt crystals, Your Majesty?
No.
Okay, no, it's not.
Correct.
Okay. I was not. The look of surprise was like I was not actually expecting a decision here.
I have no desire to do so. That would make us no different than Hyzant. And seeing as Gustadolf sought to break the Holy State's monopoly, I doubt he would ally with us.
But we will merely be used as pawns, should we give him the salt crystals.
I have no intention of doing that either. Lord Dragan's answers shall guide us. I will use the salt to bring about a free and prosperous Norzelia, greater even than Gustadolf could. If I can prove that to him, I am certain he would join our cause.
Precisely. You prove time and again you are worthy to stand atop the summit of Norzelia. I have a befitting strategy in mind.
Okay, Benedict, I need you to stop.
Lord Serenoa, would you allow me to negotiate with the Archduke?
I can barely hear you. You need what, Isa?
No, he needs to stop
Very
gassing
well.
him up.
Oh.
We must have him on our side.
And we shall.
Oh no, it's the counterattack.
I must say, thank you for killing my siblings.
Most intriguing. You once refused to bend the knee to me at this very spot, and now seek an alliance as King of Glenbrook.
I could not have foreseen this moment either back then. Nor that you would have your own cousin slain after discovering the salt crystal veins.
I hope you aren't expecting an apology. Have we not usurped the same throne?
You see, you and me, we think alike. The Glenbrook throne is very comfortable, isn't it? I'm sorry, I just found that line to be actually kind of funny.
I have not asked you here to discuss the past, but the future. I am certain you understand that taking on Hyzant alone is a fool's errand. We must unite if we are to stand a chance.
And you expect me to believe that one of the Saintly Seven wishes to defeat the Holy State itself?
We must prevent Hyzant from gaining complete control over Salt and consequently Norzelia. I even parted from a dear friend over it.
I see. I have no objections to overthrowing Hyzant.
Then let us begin the negotiations.
Silence. I am here to speak with King Serenoa, not his servant.
I have given Benedict full rights to be here. Consider his words my own.
He does my
Bird
thinking
did not
for me.
break free after all. His vassal opened the cage door.
What did you say, Cedric?
I said, he does my thinking for me.
He does my thinking for me. What is this line? So the bird did not break free after all, his vassal opened the cage door. So is Gustav in this state saying that his vassal, in this case being Benedict, just opened the cage door?
That Serenoa did not get onto this on his own.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
Benedict is responsible for all of this.
Very well then. But allow me to make this clear. If you wish for an alliance, you will give me the salt crystal veins. They belong to Esfrost for having discovered them in the first place.
We cannot do that.
Then we have nothing to discuss.
Yep, guess we
Pray
don't.
answer me this, Archduke. What do you intend to do with the salt?
People need salt to live. But here in Norzelia, it is owned entirely by Hyzant and the Consortium. Their high taxes make it nearly impossible for some to obtain. Once I defeat Hyzant, I will abolish both that abhorrent Consortium and its taxes, and allow free trade throughout the land. I would ensure that any who desire salt receive their fair share of it.
That would make you the only one with control over salt. It is no different than Hyzant now.
I do not covet riches like they do. Under my rule, the people would have salt. They would finally have freedom. This is the only future before us.
I beg to differ. We intend to make salt available to all. Anyone will be able to obtain as much as they like for a modest price.
You would put control of salt in the hands of the people? To what end?
To change the world with the potential residing within every grain of salt. For example, preserving foods with salt would make life and trade more prosperous than ever before.
But we already have a mage who already broke the laws of thermodynamics.
Yeah, like seriously. We're good. We're good, fam. We got this covered.
Using salt in leather and glass crafting could create newer and better goods. Farmers could give it to their livestock, and it could also be used in various medicines. It can even be used in explosives.
How do you know about that?
These are but a handful of examples. If we give the people access to salt, there is no telling how many other uses they may find. Norzelia will enter a golden age of prosperity, and her people will thrive like never before.
I did not take you for an idealist. I think we both know that the people lack the intelligence for innovation.
They just haven't been afforded the chance. But with the proper mechanisms in place, they can be taught. I have already started work on a plan to make salt available over the course of several years.
Do not underestimate the people's greed. It won't be long before they turn on their rulers, intoxicated by the power of salt.
The very nation you sought to defeat feared the same, and sought to control them with their goddess's might.
Archduke Gustadolf, I do not fear a free people. I wish to lead them, but will fight if I must. That is why I took this throne. I believe anyone who wishes to rule the new Norzelia should be prepared to do the same.
Tell me this. How did you know salt possesses such potential?
And I would ask you in return, were you unaware of it yourself? It was all written in a book Lord Dragan gave us.
It is the result of his extensive research at the Esfrosti archives.
Dragan. You mean to say it was the knowledge of one of my own? Had I made him Prime Minister, our positions would be reversed. So this is my punishment for seeing him killed. Very well. Consider me interested in the future House Wolfort sees for this world. As the Archduke of Esfrost, I hereby swear my allegiance to your cause.
You have our thanks, Archduke Gustadolf.
It is only a matter of time until Hyzant realizes what we are planning. Let us proceed to the War Council.
Lead the way.
I do like the idea that at the very least,
Kusadov was just like, well, fuck me sideways. If I hadn't been such a bastard about this, I'd be rocking
Glenbrook
this
and
ruling right now.
Esfrost have entered into an alliance. You and I are enemies no longer.
I am glad to hear it. Thank you for joining our cause.
Together, we will strike down Hyzant. For the Roselle as well. I am sure your mother would have been happy to hear it.
Indeed.
Frederica, do you resent me for attacking House Wolfort?
I have come to an understanding of what you hoped to accomplish. Your duties as Archduke outweigh your personal desires.
Precisely. I have no regrets for what I've done.
Neither do I regret standing against you, or slaying Erica and Thalis. Not because I harbor personal grudges against any of you, but because my eyes must look not to the past, but to the future.
King Serenoa said the same earlier.
It should come as no surprise, Archduke Gustadolf. He and I walk the same path, hand in hand.
You've grown strong, Frederica.
And now I'm struggling to figure out which one is more of a movie. Metal Gear Solid 3 or
The Kingdom
Triangle
of Glenbrook
Strategy.
and the Duchy of Esfrost enter an alliance. Their combined forces led by Serenoa. Together, they set out to strike down the holy state of Hyzant. Sensing their movements, the desert nation summons Exham soldiers home from their march on the Grand Norzelian mines to prepare for the arrival of the Allied forces. Though the walls around the holy state have kept it safe for many years, it is now up to Benedict to discern how best to penetrate the goddess's shield.
Here's what we do. We spend thousands and thousands of salt to produce this thing I'd like to call the Manhattan Project.
The Manhattan Project.
Benedict, have you finalized our plan of attack against Hyzant?
I have. We shall shatter the goddess's shield with Esfrost's death snell. We can then storm the capital and take Hyzant. However, there is one problem that remains. Transporting, placing, and firing the weapon will take a considerable amount of time. So we must draw the Hyzantian army's attention away from the cannon until it is ready.
But they might confine themselves to their castle rather than come out and fight us.
We must draw them out. We cannot allow them the opportunity to calmly scout about.
Buying time against Minister Exham's forces won't be easy. The damage will be great, even if we do succeed. Esfrost cannot hope to triumph alone.
Which is why I have measures in place to ensure our victory. Anna, did you send the letter like I asked?
Yes. I sent an unsigned message to Minister Tenebris. It included details of his and Sorslay's illicit salt trade and their profitable underground arena. I also added that we would report it to the Holy One, and enclosed a copy of the evidence I gathered.
Perfect. Tenebris will fear for his position and desperately look for any way to establish himself worthy of his seat. And what of Claris?
As predicted, he has returned to Hyzant.
Claris was master of the underground arena, and Tenebris his bookmaker. Now the merchant needs someone in his corner, and the saint needs a pawn. With nowhere left to go, the two will join forces and be the ones to throw Hyzant's strategy into disarray. They will do anything to defeat House Wolfort.
I see. We should be able to buy time against their improvised army.
This guy is like, I already know it's checkmate in 8. Am I wrong, Sandry?
He is.
But there is no guarantee it will work.
One last letter should be all the push that Tenebris needs.
Another letter?
Signed by Prince Roland, asking for his aid in destroying House Wolfort, who stole his throne. It lays out a plan in which Prince Roland will attack us from behind with his own army, while we fight Tenebris in front.
What?
There is no reason for him to doubt it. I forged his handwriting and sealed it with the royal band.
Oh, fuck!
But how?
I'm sorry, run that by me again?
Okay, hold on a second.
I made an imprint of his ring when I took it to fake his death.
Okay, so, hold on a second.
It lays out a plan in which Prince Roland will attack us from behind with his own army, while we fight Tenebris in front.
What?
There is no reason for him to doubt it. I forged his handwriting and sealed it with the royal band.
All right.
Okay, sorry. I for a moment I thought, I was like, wait, what? What?
This guy can cook.
This guy, he was thinking of Sandry. You know what I said at the very beginning? You know, like a couple, like last time or 2 times ago. I was like, what if this entire time he's been working to this, like always? And you said no. There's no way he's doing this. He thought of this when he faked Roland's death.
The man is the goat.
This is the guy who's been thinking about this the entire time, Sandry.
Not even for his own sake.
So I have a question for you. Is he Grandma Wormtongue?
Like I said, maybe not.
I thought it might come in handy someday.
Benedict.
Everyone knows of Prince Roland and King Serenoa's disagreement. If Tenebris thinks he has a chance of winning, he will take it. Even if the odds aren't in his favor.
I understand. But does King Serenoa know?
No, he does not. He would not forgive me for using Prince Roland as such. This was entirely my cunning.
King Serenoa.
I heard everything.
Awesome!
Your plan gives us the greatest chance of victory. I hereby order you to see it through.
Are you certain?
I am certain there's no going back for us. Only forward.
As you command.
Welcome to the dark side. We've got cookies.
His decision made, Serenoa marches toward Hyzant, certain a victorious end will justify even the most underhanded means. A letter, forged with his old friend's name, arrives in the Holy State, and all the pieces begin to move according to Benedict's plan.
I see. So House Wolfort seeks to destroy not only Hyzant, but the Consortium as well.
Yes. They would bring ruin to the Order of Norzelia we worked so hard to build. Minister Tenebris, you must have the Holy Ones strike them down.
But of course, House Wolfort must be punished for defying the goddess. Were that I able to chasten them with my own hands. Alas, I am unfit to command. But you, Lord Claris, are a master at assembling the mercenaries and ruffians in the underground arena.
It is only natural for a merchant to have knowledge of battle. He must protect his wares at all costs.
How heartening it is to hear you say that. Now I am certain there is no other who could fulfill my request. Lord Clarus, I wish for you to serve me and ride to battle against House Wolfort. You may leave the issue of troops to me.
You wish for me to command your soldiers?
Our odds are more favorable than you think. You see, I received a letter from a certain someone not days ago. Let us defeat the usurpers of House Wolfort together. Signed by King Roland himself.
King Roland? Truly?
It has the seal of the royal family. I have confirmed it myself to be true.
So King Roland really was overthrown. Were I in his shoes, I would also want revenge against such traitors.
He also wrote that he will spring a surprise attack from behind during the battle.
Oh, with King Roland on our side, House Wolfort won't stand a chance against us. Have you spoke to anyone else of this, Minister Tenebris?
No. You are the only one I wish to share this victory with.
I am happy to hear it. I will do all I can in your service.
Played like a goddamn fiddle.
Side story!
When you said you would gather the troops, I had not expected cavalry, Minister Tenebris.
It was the least I could do to ensure our victory. I leave them in your charge, Lord Clarus.
Ah,
Once
cavalry! They're weak to spears! We have... Oh.
Seven will be left open.
We lost our
And I
spear
think
user.
None more fitting for that place as the Minister of Salt than you, Lord Clarus.
We lost our spear user. Roland.
You flatter me, Minister Tenebris. I think your deeds this day may earn you the position of Minister Edor.
Minister Edor?
Yes. With this victory, I can erase the sins of my past.
House Wolfort is coming this way. Are you sure you needn't any aid, Minister Tenebris? I know you wish to lead the vanguard, but House Wolfort is not to be underestimated.
Worry not, Minister Exham. I have given Lord Clarus a certain path to victory.
Yes, you may rest easy.
Understood. Then I leave it to you.
Let us watch Lord Clarus triumph over House Wolfort together.
I pray for your victory. Even should you lose, the goddess's shield will protect us.
Ooh, I've got bad news for you. I've got a giant fuck-off cannon waiting in the background.
Hang on, hang on. It's so dark in this deal. Let me light this thing. Huh, this is a weird candle. Iho Mite. Must be Italian.
Archduke Gustadolf and Lord Svarog's armies have left with the cannon. They should be able to sneak around the city's southern side and make the necessary preparations.
And let us make our move too.
Finally, I'm ready for a fight.
Do not forget, our objective is to draw the enemy's eyes to us and stall for time.
I know.
So what I hear is kill them all
We'll
and
draw their
and
forces
have
to
a
the western
resounding
side of the
victory because
shield,
we're the main
while
characters?
Esfrost readies the cannon to the south.
Remember, don't be subtle. Wait, you mean
And after they blast
no
through the wall,
far,
we
everybody.
pour in and take the
Hooray,
palace.
war cry.
Right?
Exactly. We must be cautious. King Serenoa, please speak with the soldiers before we depart. Hearing their commander's words will no doubt raise their spirits.
I shall.
Wow, this is not voiced. Alright. We shall make our stand against Hyzant's vanguard here. Erect the barricades, solidify our defenses. We must not let the enemy win.
Yeah, all of 4 dudes.
The final battle with the Hyzant is near. I must make sure we are duly prepared. Glowy bits! More glowy bits! I saw tons of glowy bits!
This is a perfect moment for me to take a moment. I'll be right back.
Dang, there's just 27 buttons.
I see a glowy bit over there.
What's up with the king? He just impaled himself on our fortification.
Glowy bit! Glowy bit! Glowy bit!
Wait. Hey, John, tell me if this doesn't sound like a
I can
filler.
barely hear you over the music, man.
Tell me if this wouldn't be a funny and damn it, unfortunate coincidence. Someone is given penicillin to kill them of their poison in this world, only to find out they were allergic to penicillin.
We've erected barriers just like Sir Benedict constructed. I really hope this works. Sweet. We mustn't forget that we are merely acting as diversion this time. We must bring down the enemy here first, to which end we have installed barricades. We won't have much time to rest between the battles that lie ahead. We must do our best for the glory of House Wolford. It's an honor to spearhead the final battle, faint though it may be. I'm going to have to give this one my all, on my honor as a Wolford. Wait. No glowy bit? No glowy bit here? Okay. Oh, I saw a glowy bit! I heard tales about Sun on Word, but there's a battle just as big, and to think we're up against Hyzant, the biggest nation of them all. Neat. Glowy bit. The enemy knows this land better than we do, but there's nothing for us to fear. We shall stall them with defensive tactics, then cull their numbers. It should suffice no matter who comes our way.
Yeah, but we have to worry about Roland from behind.
My man.
Find out it was real. Ben is like, wait, shit, that was real? We're joined for... Oh,
I was born in Hyzant to say I had no reservations would be a lie. But there's no place for emotions on the battlefield. I'll do what I must to see this war to its end. Alright, Sandra, you back? Alright, alright, Isa, you got Hewitt. Get your microphone close to you.
I never thought it would be without fighting an enemy, without Prince Roland by my side.
Right.
My
My
apologies.
apologies. I will focus on the battle ahead.
You bitch.
I was having
Oh,
Isa
my
voicer. Oh, wait.
If we tackle Hyzant, the goddess's teachings will... Fuck off. If we tackle Hyzant, the goddess's teachings will be no more, and we can free my people. I am ready, Serenoa. We will not lose to them.
Alright, I think I got all glowy bits.
It feels like she should literally be doing a magical girl thing, but with the fact that she isn't acting magical girl.
You know how we did that duel between him and Roland? No matter which path you do a duel between them, and I just gotta say, she fucking rocks in that duel. When you do the path that excludes her. That's because I think she has an ability unlocked that I've yet to unlock because I can't justify it. The Hyzantian army comes! Prepare for battle! May I offer you lower level allies in this time of need, Hyzant? Jesus, that's a lot of cav.
You will rue the day you spurned me. Cavalry, prepare to charge.
The vanguard is led by Claris of the Consortium.
We managed to avoid a battle with their main forces as intended.
Indeed, but their numbers are greater than I anticipated.
Unfortunately so. But Claris anticipates Roland coming to his aid and has likely let his guard down. This is a perfect chance to cull Hyzant's numbers.
With all due respect, Your Majesty.
I know. I shan't let my guard down. This is the first battle of the war. We must demonstrate our might not only to Hyzant, but Esfrost as well. Benedict, let the soldiers know of this battle's import.
I shall. Warriors of Wolfort, listen well. This is more than a battle against the holy state of Hyzant. This is a battle against their salt monopoly, their teachings, their consortium. This is a battle against everything that keeps Norzelia chained to the past. This battle will carve the way to a new era, one where we all have salt and all are free. And the leader of that new era will be none other than King Serenoa. Now, draw your swords. For a new Norzelia, for His Majesty, King Serenoa.
For Norzelia!
Soldiers, advance! Strike down the vanguard!
Yay! Jesus, that is a wide battle. They all have Knight's Bane. I literally have to bring one specific guy. Wait, Tenebris is actually... No, that's not Tenebris. Okay. That's just a healer.
No, that's just Tenebris, his brother.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, what's the Knight's Bane again?
Means they're weak to spears.
Cavalry? Spears. So, Maxwell's coming?
Yeah, Maxwell is coming. But we don't have our second spear user, unfortunately.
Ooh. You only had one.
We don't have Maxwell Light. We just have Maxwell.
I shall bring victory.
Alright, let me think here.
They'll be coming to us pretty quick.
Yeah, believe it or not, Old Man and...
Time for bruising.
Actually, let me double check their weaknesses.
None.
But none of them have resistances either, is kind of importantly. And comparatively low magic resistance on everybody except for him. And him. Yeah, he makes a lot of sense.
Ready and willing.
Remember, John, you gotta be have the force behind you, so that way I counterattack Roland's forces.
I mean, these two just make all the sense in the world because they are just the best. And always bringing a second healer just kind of makes sense in general.
But of course.
Sandry, should we bring your favorite?
Honestly, wolves seem like they might be useful here.
Alright, you got control of two. Which two do you want to bring?
Let's bring Ice Boy and...
Moving out.
The silence is deafening.
Yeah, no, it's just like, well... Who's the one with the red and black hair?
Red and black hair. Up or down?
Up 2. 3. Up 3.
The healer?
From the small sprite, it looks like red and black hair.
It's the bandana.
Yes, but from the sprite, that is not what it looks like.
We are already bringing a bandana girl.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to figure out who the heck it was. I was just like, I don't.
Honestly, there's not much terrain for her to do her leaps and bounds in. Now that I'm thinking about it.
But she still provides a punch, no? Or does she get most of her damage from being above?
His damage comes from distance. Her damage is all bow users' damage is above. And there's not much height, so...
Yeah, so she's less valuable. He's still gonna be decent because he can be plunked down at the back and just pew pew. You could also grab Trap Boy and use him to once again control the battlefield and just keep them funneled where you want them.
Trap Boy kind of makes some sense. I think, hear me out here, I think Piccoletta makes a lot of sense because I actually finally had money to buy her a bunch of, you know, her rote cast spells, basically. Where, you know, she can now very actively use an ability every round and not be like, oh shit, it's going to cost too much money.
Yep, so, YOLO. Or rather, YOLO
Now,
many times.
Let's see. He's equipped, he's equipped, she's equipped, she's equipped, equipped. What's the Jade Thumb ring again? Oh, you don't need the EXP.
Okay, so why do half of your units look like they're seriously?
Do I have a magic amulet equipped by somebody not in the battle? We didn't bring her. She's not in battle. Yeah, I want those on her. Do we have a defense? Yeah, defense amulet, because these guys are mostly bite damage, aren't they?
Yep.
She's in the battle, he's in the battle. I like it better on him. So, no, you're good. Move it, Bangle just makes sense. You get the Jade Thumb ring because you need it. Okay. Now positions. What am I thinking here? These guys are probably going to... They have long thrust, straight line of 3 squares. When moving... Oh, and they gain a strength bonus moving 5 squares or more. Yeah, these guys are strength boys all around. Alright. You go up here, you go up here. You go up here. Move both the healers to the middle. And basically a caster on both sides. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, that is the save file we are using. confronting Claris.
I shall put an end to House Wolfort's arrogance here and now.
Yay!
They will repent for stealing the throne. Won't those fools be surprised to see who has joined our side?
Claris looks awfully confident. That can only mean he's fallen into Benedict's trap.
Quick! Yell it out louder on the battlefield! I don't think they heard you!
But we mustn't get cocky. We are up against the Byzantine cavalry. Now, charge!
Isn't that the one thing you don't do against cavalry is charge?
Yes, you hold position and let them slam into your spears and hope they don't have longer lances than you.
You do not know. I actually want you to stay right here. Don't do anything this round.
Ah, right then.
Yep, as expected.
I shall protect you.
Believe it or not, I actually don't want you to do anything else this round either.
From where shall we strike?
Damn it. I think this guy is out of the hawk dive range. Yeah, okay. In that case, I just want you to move forward and do nothing.
Let us pry out their weakness.
We will give Anna... Anna? Do we give her 2 turns? I think we do. Yeah, we give Anna 2 turns.
This will serve well.
I'll do my utmost.
As for you, your job is to feed us tons and tons of TP. Your first action, get the mage topped off.
Here you go.
Much better.
Hey, stop it. Stop throwing the barricade.
Shall we begin?
Stop it.
Do nothing.
I'll take you on!
You go here. You first sprint and go there.
To victory! Now then.
Go here. I think that gives you the... Oh, wait. Can you go here and still hit him? Yes! Alright, old man! Oh, by the way, he got this inescapable arrow. Even if they're behind cover, it still hits them. Yes! Old man is great.
Let the show begin!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start with everybody's favorite.
Look, that ability won us at least one battle.
It's won
against
us,
the boss we had no business winning against.
It's won us a few. Interesting.
Where was I?
Okay. If I go here... Shit, I need to be one space closer to do exactly what I want to do. Let's go ahead and do it like this. want an icy breath. We want a shield of ice. No, wait. Oh. Prevents for taking damage once and counters when attacked. No, we don't want icy tomb. Wait, what? Why can't I icy tomb? Oh, wall of ice. That's what I want. Okay, thank you. Wall of ice here.
Another approach.
To further the arcane arts.
He just gained 52 EXP because he's so far. He has no EXP. Alright.
You won't.
I think she could take a couple of hits, so I'm gonna not ever go invis.
Ah, right then.
I shan't hold back.
Maxwell, you finally got a turn! Here, I think... What does this one do again? Oh! Right. I forgot he had that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. Move here. Teleportado.
Look carefully.
And now backstab as hard as you can.
Your defenses crumble. That went well.
Don't you enjoy that one damage she just dealt? It's great damage.
I'll do my utmost.
Damage is damage.
Okay, your job. Keep him topped off with TP. Hey, thanks.
Here you go. Let me heal your wounds.
Okay. Move here. Nope. Move here.
Kill the decoy.
Heal the decoy. Yep.
Be at ease.
Defeat is not an option.
Paranoia, what's doing on the field? You're the king. You, Paul,
Go Isa go. Oh, by the way, QB is saying hello. I didn't realize QB was in Twitch chat. Hi, QB. You mean they can't? They tell me they can't escape the inescapable arrow? Nah, they can't.
Death from above.
I will tell you that one damage was in fact not the difference.
Must grow.
I shall try my level best.
No. Is it just me or are a majority of them going for the widest path possible? What?
Just to make sure that they can get another run up.
Why was that so funny to me?
That went well.
They are all taking the widest path possible. It's weird.
You've done it now.
King Roland's army will arrive any moment now.
Any moment now.
Yep. He'll show up at any moment.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Move here. Throw. Let's see here. Ah, I'll throw a Firestone here because here it gets lit on fire. Here it is not. Yep. Alright, that'll deal a dot to you.
That was also why they recommended Frederica for this battle.
Well met. That went well.
Come at me!
Rampo?
No, I'm thinking provoke, so that way these guys have no choice but to attack me, and they'll kind of waste their turns.
Oh, so you're gonna do what Delvin does and praise the Lord with his little pocket Bible? Yeah,
I'm gonna provoke.
Look to my shields!
That gets 2 people taunted, and they can't do anything else but attack
Allow
them.
me.
Okay, firing an arrow from the bows and English.
English, indeed.
I don't know how serenity conveys in an arrow. I don't even know.
Oh, I see. That deals the most possible damage because he is the furthest possible away. Or I get this guy closer to death. I think getting this guy closer to death is more important.
I saw that!
I love how it looks like a fucking, airstrike.
Yeah, well, that's the first time I saw it too. It's the giggle.
I must be vigilant.
Where was I?
Interesting. It would be a shame if I just maintained a wall of ice there.
Let me cause some trouble.
And make it double.
My turn.
Oh, I know. Get behind this guy. Do a stabby in the backy.
Victory is within
Well
reach.
met. That went well.
Where does Benedict going? Benedict's going 7, and that's before... yes, so she's relatively safe. I'm going to have her do a second stabby. Ooh! Poison does roughly 30 damage from the guys I did in the previous map. So I think this means if this poisons, he's dead, he just doesn't know it yet.
Suffer. Victory is within reach.
He's poisoned.
Once more. That went well.
And I think this guy is dead, he just doesn't know it yet
Count
now.
on me.
Hey, you, keep the mage topped off. Nobody else really needs a heal. Yeah, keep the mage topped off.
Here you go.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear. Behold! That went well.
Oh yeah, he's also in fire. Yeah, this guy's dead, he just doesn't know it yet. For certain. He is poisoned and fired. He's got 2 dots about to trigger on his turn.
I just have his horse is also suffering from this.
Let me heal your wounds.
Just keep the decoy healed.
Be at ease.
Want
My
you to
growth
know,
is plain to
Illuminate's
see.
in danger. Taking 15 stab. They're bleeding.
Let us
You're just
pry out
focusing on the non-existent person.
Let's go ahead. She can at most take 1 more shot from a... No, she can take 2 more shots before her turn. Oh. Let's give her a turn. Right now. I think a turn right now is better than 2 turns later.
We must stay vigilant.
Your orders?
Ha! Victory is within reach.
Oh no! That 1 damage! Whatever it might do!
Victory is within reach.
That damage would have killed him. Stay the clone 1.
1.
Ah, right
Maybe
then.
now, Roland will show up.
I'm looking forward to when the healer gets closer and he gets impossible arrows straight to
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Oh
Because
no.
that is what's gonna happen.
Sure. We go here. Hawk dive. No. That guy's not just dead. He doesn't know it yet. Hawk dive this guy. Or
109 damage.
yeah, no. Hawk dive that guy. Actually, I have a feeling they're both going. Both of those guys. No, only one of them's going to get a turn. Okay, no, Hawk dive makes sense. I was about to shield and, but then I looked at the turn order.
What is with this kill?
I have a feeling I'm going to be keeping up that ice for most of this mission.
Me too!
You should definitely re-provoke and get more of them queued up.
That's kind of the plan, actually. Firestone? None of these spaces are flammable. Can I go here and still strike somebody?
I like how
You see the shot, you take the shot, Sandry. I don't care if he's provoked. You see that shot, you take it, right?
I mean, I'm sorry, is that going to hit everybody?
No, it's just gonna hit the one guy.
Go for it.
Still on fire.
No, he dead. No fire.
What is taking King Roland so long?
I wonder what.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound, he says. Neat. Go forward and taunt everybody, please.
I'll be your shield.
So, it falls to me.
Would be a shame if all I did was just re-up this wall of ice.
Another approach. Allow me.
Which one? I think I do damage him, because he's not taunted.
There.
Whatever it takes.
And I move... I'll say test first. Can I hit him with an item from here? According to this, I can. So I will move you forward to be able to hit them both, and then double item. Will actually heal him.
Here you go.
That's the stuff.
And just give him more TP.
Here you go.
Most appreciated.
I must be vigilant.
I was afraid of that, damn it.
What?
When I re-upped the ice wall, it wasn't going to keep the,
On my honor as the
it wasn't going to keep the third ice wall. I was actually afraid of that, and that did not happen, so... Or that did happen, to be more precise, but...
I like how that just one spot of grass is still on fire.
You know, let's go ahead and teleportado to... Oh. I got it, plan. Teleportado here.
All by my design.
He's a proper dragoon, isn't he?
I mean, no actually dragoons are nothing.
Just as I planned. Allow me. That hit the mark.
I don't know, I think Kane would like the archer.
Kane wants many
You're not
things.
supposed to be the healer. You're doing many shit, yeah.
Oh, that healer is his private healer, I guess. I think I can do this. If I go here and throw Poisano, that guy is dead.
This'll hurt. Sound strike.
You've left yourself open.
Let's poison for the dot.
This'll hurt.
Oh, that could be tough.
I mean, not really.
Claris is well prepared. We mustn't let our guard down.
Shall we begin?
Oh shit, my healer's caught behind a wall. And can live.
Too obvious.
I shall try my level best. My turn, just as I planned.
You're open.
Defeat is not an option.
And that guy will be dead, he just doesn't know it yet. Man, these cavalry are not having a good time.
My stratagem is superior. For the
Oh! Serenoa crit! That was actually a proper random crit! Oh no! I just realized something! He's about to taunt 4 people at the same time!
I ain't. You've done it now. I love the battlefield.
At least he's doing his chip damage.
Oh, careless of me.
Ah, right then.
Oh, he's gonna finally join the fight.
Has something happened to King Roland? Where is he?
I wonder.
Could it be? Was this all a ruse by House Wolfort?
No.
Claris looks quite flustered.
Oh, and it is after 11, so I gotta go.
What?
It is after 11.
Ready or not?
Let's at the very least I'm going to finish this fight. So
Okay, but I gotta run. Have a good night.
Don't worry.
Isa, I can barely hear you at all, man.
Now then, to work.
Is that better?
Much.
Okay, listen. Don't worry. Roland is on his way to ruin your entire plan.
Is he though?
Yes.
Allow
St. Benedict
me.
said he's on his way.
Is that all you got?
Alright, would be a shame if I taunted 4 people at once.
Come and
Dude.
get me.
You know, for a guy getting stabbed by 4 dudes with spears, he's taking it pretty well.
He's taking it like a champ.
There's only one other person I knew who could take several spears to the face
Count
and
on
take
me.
it like a champ.
I don't know what you're about to say, but something tells me I'll regret asking.
Now.
Here you go.
That's the stuff.
I swear, that character is the only one who could take any form of punishment from in combat and walk away from it.
That's too close.
Don't worry, the healer's finally moving up to do their job.
Just 2.
Would it be more wiser to move the units back, or is it because you don't have the wall that you have to have them up front like this?
I was trying to kill that guy before those guys move forward, is what I'm thinking. Where's their movement radius? Okay, yeah, they'll probably move here. Okay. Let's have you move here. No. Let's have you move here. Throw Poisano, and then go invisible.
You won't escape.
The fact she can take 2 turns is freaking
You won't
nuts.
Well, she acts twice. She doesn't take 2 turns, otherwise she'd get to move twice.
Let me heal your wounds.
There is a huge difference between the two in this game.
Yeah.
Make the most of this.
If I still breathe, I still fight. With a single blow!
And triple dust.
Your defenses crumble.
And now this guy is dead. He just doesn't know it yet, so I run away.
Ah! You've done it now! Ah! Ah! You've done it now!
Right then.
He just needs one healer to keep him alive.
You are a traitor, Serenoa Wolfort. With you dead, I will take my rightful place among the saints.
Okay.
This is for the have-nots.
Money talks. Oh! You taunted the taunter.
You can't move.
Well, now he can't move.
Now
You've
can't
done
move.
it now!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Right. Well. Here. Heal him.
Let us reverse our fortunes.
I ain't that slow!
Forward! That desperate defense are really kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
No, all we're missing is the self-fireball on top of them, and it would literally be Val.
Hmm.
Time for some research.
We don't have Fireball. Would Ice Ball do?
Heck yeah.
We don't have Fireball. We have Fireball at home.
Fireball at home.
Freeze! To further the arcane arts.
Dude just keeps leveling every time you cast.
Here I come!
My god, you got a lot of stones.
Fireball at home.
I did it!
More like a hand grenade at home. Hand grenade!
Count on me.
I feel like he was talking.
No, I don't see QB say anything.
Here you go.
Hold on a second. Do I have Fury Recovery Pellet? Ugh. Would be a shame if I just undid your round.
Stands right on the poison spot.
I see one guy not taunted to me.
Yeah, you better taunt.
Gotta make sure.
Come and get me!
Oh, the one guy who wasn't taunted me still isn't.
No need to
This
panic.
is so dumb, but this is so... Oh, wait. Airstrike him. Hit him with the inescapable arrow.
He won't
he's
die.
in the right position.
Yeah, he won't die, but we'll take care of this one. Because this one will be in the way.
I saw that.
That's like an airstrike. What the?
I'm only getting started.
Nobody could stand up to the old man and Anne being on the same team.
And as in that one? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to throw a dot on him?
No.
Let me heal
I'm
your
going to let her
wounds.
stay invisible.
Okay. John, watch out. You're running out of Xeon and Key.
I have squares. I have enough squares in this square game.
Ah, right then. This may
I
hurt.
ain't that slow.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Yeah, fine. Just know you had this coming to yourselves, guys.
What? That looks like it's going to be a lot of damage.
It's a Koopa shell.
That went well.
Me too.
They're finally
Where
running
shall we
away
strike?
because the taunt window was different. All right, well, whatever.
Death from above.
I see a path to victory.
Hey, Maxwell, go ahead and do a turn right the fuck now, please.
Preparation is key.
Lance, run
I
through.
shall protect
Run
No, it doesn't have enough squares.
through.
That went well.
I mean, still hitting two of them at the same time is pretty solid.
Yeah, and it allows me to do this. Allows me to do this to separate myself, so that way I'm not the juiciest target.
No, not the decoy.
What am I gonna do? The decoy's been hit. Long thrust.
Dude, that
do my
decoy.
utmost.
Decoy's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not denying that.
Heal the healer.
Here you go.
Nope.
Much better.
Heal the
For the
mage.
people.
Now then, to work.
Would be a shame if I wall-viced.
Let me cause some trouble.
John, you can't just keep building walls between you and people.
It's working.
Sorry, I just wanted to make that bad joke. No, not the decoy.
You.
Allow me sound strike.
The fact
This
that
is the end.
sacrifice is so good.
Oh no, the decoy!
Wait, does it explode doing a little damage
Yes.
to anyone around? That's awesome.
Where's your next?
Oh no! Another decoy!
The fact that this works.
Use that as your backbase.
You know what? I owe an apology. She's not a joke character.
Did you call her a joke character?
I thought she was.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound, he says.
No need to panic.
Ah, fuck. There's a guy.
You could just use the regular arrow.
Yeah, no, but the plan was to kill him.
That's it!
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
This will help.
I must be vigilant.
Too obvious.
My god, this guy has only succeeded on one of his turns, and I immediately undid the damage it did to me.
Forward!
Here! This bout is just as I planned.
I'll do my utmost.
The one game where healing items is actually pretty valid.
Here you go.
The stuff.
Well, yeah, but they were also impossible to come across for the longest time, so... I really don't know what to say about that.
That went well.
I see a path to victory. You have nothing left.
Me too! Where was I?
Do nothing. Maintain your...
Time to work.
Maintain your TP.
This sounds strike.
Poison in the tank. Okay, try again. Or not.
Yeah, well. Nah, invisible.
Show begin!
She's all about not using her HP, so...
Hand grenade!
Only 26 HP left. That'll put him within kill range of a strike, so...
It depends if the healer's up next.
Ah, right then.
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
God, can you imagine the nightmares paperwork would have to be to write all the losses on this battle alone? Like on the horses, the weapons, the
You
men.
won't beat me! You're done!
God, they're not gonna look forward to that military spending.
I'm a fool. No need to panic.
I think I'd
Target
rather
located.
move one space to the left and locate a target I can down.
Okay.
Got my sights all
Airstrike.
Airstriking! Wait. Is he doing right, or is he doing right, down?
It would be right down.
I'll do my utmost.
Right is the eagle stripe.
Here you go.
I owe you. Prepare to face the Dawn Spear. Prepare you just as I planned.
What would Father do?
Your biological father or your adopted father?
Too soon.
That crit.
And it did, unfortunately.
Damn,
yes.
the decoy even crit.
No, the decoy is attacked from behind. Behinds are always guaranteed to crit.
Ah, right then.
What did you do, Cow? Run away? Did he just go up 1 square?
Yes.
That's like the equivalent of taking a 5-foot step.
Found strike. Victory is within reach.
Let us try out their weakness.
Just ganking the healer at this point.
Let us reverse our fortunes.
Meanwhile, that one horseback guy is like, am I surrounded? Am I surrounded?
No, I'm fine. Fine. If you think I'm an ally, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine. Did I just get hit by a racket? Ah. Oh god, I'm being attacked by children.
I'm being attacked by twins!
Oh god. Ah.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
I'll take you
They are
on.
more interested in the twins than,
One of these is not like the other.
I'm gonna have
You
him
only
go
have one.
Kaioken.
Kaio what?
I'll give it all I've got.
Do you see it?
Comment there. Yeah, I saw. Kaioken. Kaio what?
No need to panic.
Oh, okay, well.
What to do? What to do?
What to
Move
do
up
indeed.
another space. Move up 1.
This
Or
is
not,
for the
okay.
have-nots.
He's gonna taunt our best
I'll
damage
do my
dealer.
utmost.
You know, I'm not here to say how you should play the game, but I am about to say that you have chosen poorly.
Here you go.
You're just healing the team.
I shall protect you.
Don't worry, King Merlin's gonna show up and you have to deal with those forces. You're already losing resources, man. It just keeps sending wave after wave of men in your direction.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here debating what the best thing to attack is, and I think it's this guy.
Farewell. This shall do.
Forward.
Yeah, I'll finish this guy off.
This ends
Follow my
here.
lead.
So, it falls to me.
Define falls to you.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We must move fast.
This isn't good.
This isn't good, you say.
Allow
Heal.
me. Where to next?
Here, decoy, move over here. Oh no.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah. Allow me.
I've been waiting for this. Out of my way! I love the battle.
For the greater good. Here you go.
have my thanks.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear. Your defenses crumble.
Oh, face that way. Thank you.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Now I end this. For my kith and kin.
Where was I?
Where were you? You were nowhere.
A cold wind blows.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Allow me.
5, 4, 2. Yeah, okay. You just make forward progress then.
I see a path to victory. That seemed to work.
Ah, right then. This may hurt.
Oh no.
I'll do my best.
Oh no. They downed her. Whatever am I to do?
Did they kill the decoy?
No, they got rid of Anne. Oh, hi, Anne.
Oh, okay.
I've still got lots to learn.
For the greater good.
Basically, the girl with
Here
the
you go.
is just an item user.
What?
Just uses items to do most of the damage.
Here you go.
Yeah. That's where most of her damage is. But her usefulness is in the decoy ability, obviously.
I'm sold.
Target found. That's over 100 damage if it lands.
I saw that. You won't beat me.
Quick, reverse him.
Quick what?
Come on.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Just eat it.
Look careful.
Oh no.
I couldn't hit because there was a big boy in the way, aka my ally.
Behold!
That's a rude thing to call Val. Ooh.
For the honor of House
Feels
Wolford.
bad, man.
Once more!
I never expected to be brought this low with Minister Tenebris's cavalry.
They kind of sucked. Like, those were the easiest enemies I fought in a while.
Tricky. Not this time.
And the worst part is they now don't have a cavalry unit.
Shall we begin?
Well, realistically, it's... Well, yes, you can train soldiers with a spear and all that. It's harder to train them to also ride a horse.
To work.
And they also just lost how many horses?
I don't know.
There is no mercy.
Listen, their logistics is gonna have a freaking headache on this one.
My turn.
You won't catch me.
Can you imagine if they tried to walk on the ice, they all just kept slipping?
Well, they do have less accuracy on the ice, so it's kind of hinted that it sort of happens.
For the greater
Fire
good.
on the barricade.
EXP. Honestly,
What?
EXP.
Okay.
I was EXP farming.
Okay.
Here you
Thank
go.
you. Looks like I'm up.
EXP farming.
Yep. Like, they got nothing else to
take you
do.
on.
Might as well just do something.
Come on! On my honor as the Dawn Speeder.
Can't miss a second time. At
Behold!
1%.
Ah! Just as I planned.
Hello,
No lie, I would have
I
left
was
if you
played
missed that
for a
1%.
fool and lost my composure.
I'm like, damn,
I no longer
it's like your
deserve
gun
the
exploding in
title
front of you.
I no longer deserve the title of merchant, he says. Yes, because merchants are deserving to be on the battlefield.
Don't worry. King Roland's on his way.
So this is the end of our era.
What a chatty corpse.
It's a victory! Ooh, Medal of Valor.
I am pleased to report that Claris's army has been defeated.
Alright. Claris's army has been defeated.
Good. Now the enemy will concentrate all their power on us.
Benedict, please rest. There are no signs of the enemy nearby. They remain wary, watching us from afar.
There is no time to rest.
I concur. Minister Exham's army is likely our next opponent. We must prepare to intercept them.
Please wait, Your Majesty. Benedict has barely slept since Prince Roland's departure, even if just a moment.
Anna, our feint is not yet finished. We haven't the leisure of resting. I will be ready shortly.
Good. Anna, help Benedict.
Yes, sir.
It looks like it was too big a task for Claris after all.
Too big!
It shouldn't have ended like this. King Roland was meant to attack from behind.
King Roland? What are you talking about?
I received a letter from His Majesty asking us to strike at House Wolfort together.
A fraud, without a doubt. Likely sent by the strategist, Benedict.
No, it cannot be. It was sealed with the royal band.
That tactician could even forge the royal seal if he wanted to.
He really didn't even
And
need to
one
do it that
truly
hard.
hoping to strike down Wolfort would not beseech a man so incompetent as you for help.
Yet they did. And you believed them without a second thought.
But I...
Now Glenbrook has successfully taken the initiative.
I care not if Claris perished. The loss of so many cavalry is a hard blow to
See?
our forces.
Isa? Justified.
Please.
I know.
Minister Edor, give me a chance to make this right.
You have failed. Do you really think you deserve a second chance?
Minister Tenebris, I should let you know you were not the only one to receive a letter in secret. But the one I have claims you were involved in trading illicit salt and operating an underground arena for profit.
Please, forgive me.
That is for the Holy One to decide. The Hierophant must know of this turn of events. Let us return to the palace together.
You know, I expect to say
Minister
the Holy
Exham,
One for this.
I leave the city's protection in your capable hands.
Understood. I shall crush House Wolford.
May the goddess be with you.
Is it weird to say I just got anima vibes?
For what?
May the goddess be with you. May able Christ be with you.
Save the game. We are using save slot 2 at the moment. And let me at least see if we immediately get to the map, if this will be convenient. If we don't, it could be a problem.
Esfrost's cannon is a new weapon devised to destroy the goddess's shield, the ramparts that protect the Hyzantian capital. Readying the cannon, however, takes time. The dangerous duty of distracting Hyzant's forces long enough to take aim and fire falls upon House Wolford. Benedict uses his cunning to divert Minister Tenebris and the Merchant Claris, successfully drawing the enemy forces away from their target.
Yeah, okay. This looks like it immediately leads to... Nope! Okay. I'm just going to split the save file. I'm not going to go much further than this. I'll just split the save file, load that one up when we get back next week.
Alright.
That being said, thank you for joining us, Isa.
No problem.
Will we see you next week or no?
That's if there's a session or not. If there's a session, no. No session, yes.
What?
Basically, if I have a D&D, if not, if I
Oh.
have my, if
Okay.
yeah, that's why.
All right.
It used to be Mondays, but no, they wanted to do it on Sundays. But you know, all right, fine.
Fair enough. Okay. That being said, everybody watching, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. If you're curious about what the stream schedule will be, I'll have that up in my Discord. Information is in the down below. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.